Hey, welcome back again, viewers and subscribers. At this moment, I just want to speak to you just a little bit more about foxglove herb, which I recently found. Now is its flowering season, late spring to early summer, and it's part of the Schedule 20 herbs. Um, that is the category it is in because it's pretty toxic, pretty dangerous, poisonous. It's right there with the lily of the valley, another herb, another plant that is good for the heart, has medicinal benefits for the heart. So there it is. There you see so it's long, so tall, right? A long stalk there. See the leaves. From what I read, in the first year, the um, the basal rosette, right, starts down at the base down here, and in the second year, it can be the leaves, petals can be seen all the way up here, and the flowers. If you look at those flowers, which can be usually white, palish, pinkish to purplish, and it's a very poisonous plant, like I said. As I'm touching it, you can see I have my glove on. Okay, I have my glove on. Right, it's very poisonous. The leaves are mostly used, but it has to be used in the right portion. As in, they say in toxicology, the dosage does make the poison. Right. It's native to Europe, North Africa, right? Mostly found grown in the woodlands where the fairies are. And the interesting thing about the name Fox's Glover, right? There's this belief that it's from really the fairies. The fairies used to put these glove-shaped flowers on their on their fingers, right? They even look like human fingers. Like, well, that's where you got the name digitalis. That's the scientific name, digitalis purpura, right? From what I read, also, it was actually found to have cardiac benefits, used as a cardiac glycoside. From There's this physician called William Witherin. He was experimenting treating dropsy back then, which is today what we call edema, and that is really mostly synonymous with when you have heart problems or kidney issues. And it contains digitoxin, right, which is cardiac glycoside. Digitalis comes from it. Digitalis, again, a word, as you know, digits, fingers. Yeah, it's what it really comes from. It's a Scandinavian legend that the bad fairies gave these foxes these flowers to put on their paws, right? And we see a honeybee there. Honeybees, yeah, usually forage on this plant, right? But interesting enough, you don't see other plants. For honeybees and insects, but you don't see other plants because probably maybe that's a sign that this plant is pretty poisonous, pretty dangerous. I remember Nicholas Culpeper saying that it's good for cleansing, right? Really works well with nature, right? So it depends on the dosage, right? From what I read, someone actually saw the leaves because at first when I was here, I didn't really know that this actually was, yeah, this actually was foxglove. I actually had taken a picture of it and looked it up because but it didn't have these flowers. No, it did not have these flowers on it. So I heard that a gentleman actually took a few of the leaves, made an infusion, boiled the leaves, and then things really turned bad for him, right? So you got to be very, very extra careful. There's a dosage, really. The dosage, you got to be very, very careful, right? Because medications today, there's digoxin, right, which regulates the heartbeat, right? And from the chemistry, right, of this herb plant, the sodium potassium pump, right? that usually helps to keep the sodium, right? But for some reason, when it comes to this herb, that really causes the sodium to be depleted, and then that disrupts the electrical signals, right? Causing the heart to have more forceful pump, but slower, right? So in other words, the brain is gonna signal the heart to pump faster. It's gonna lead to a heart attack if I'm correct, right? So yeah, it's gonna affect the calcium channeling, right? So just gotta be very 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 careful with these plants. The leaves, the roots are poisonous, right? So at this moment it's flowering, right? So it produces digitoxin, digitalin, right? And that's used for medications today to help the heart to in heartbeat, regulating the heartbeat, right? Even against arrhythmias, right? So here we see it going up there, very tall. So pretty interesting, right? So fairies, they said they gave these to foxes to muffle the sounds, so they won't get caught by hunters, or to signal hunters, right? So so be very cautious, be very very cautious with this plant. Don't touch it without you having proper gloves, like myself. Don't touch it, right? Very beautiful flowers in the shape of a glove. Looks like it can fit on the fingers of humans. Yeah, very beautiful plant. Right? It says that it can kill the living and also raise the dead. That's how dangerous this plant is. Okay, fairy's cap. Right? It's called witch's glove. Wow, wow, it's crazy. So yeah, that's it. That's it for now.